Alright, man, this is going to be my last video for today at least, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on this show because I was thoroughly surprised at how good it was, and I honestly have written it off because I saw the first trailer, I saw the animation, and I was just not feeling it at first. But, like I said, thorough surprise, so let's get right into it. Alright, so talking about your friendly neighborhood Spider Man on Disney Plus. So, I gotta say, the show is really good. It was a 10 episode show that had a beginning, a middle, and an end. It told a concise story. It actually had, let's see, so you had Peter, Lonnie, um, Connie, Harry, Mr. Osborn. Actually, they had a good ton of characters, but honestly, with each episode, they did such a good job of telling the stories of each character through each episode, and it didn't feel like it was a a plethora, or it didn't feel like it was too much. Like they told a story of Lonnie, which I actually really liked. I really liked Lonnie's character, to be honest with you. Peter's character, and they told it in a different way because if you're familiar with Spider-Man, you know the lore, you know his story, you know how he gets his powers, you know the famous saying, great power comes great responsibility. I like that this show took a different route and decided to tell its own story with a flip version of his origin, and they did a good job. Um, they did a good job with the characters, them portraying real emotions that didn't feel like arbitrary. When you think that they're gonna go away with certain characters and you're trying to predict the story, the characters actually surprise you and they don't say the same thing that you're thinking they're gonna say. So like it feels grounded in reality. It feels like it feels like the people who are telling the story are telling the story in a way that you can relate to it because it's grounded in what we deal with in our lives right now, or what we may have dealt with when we were teenagers in the current 21st century, right? That's actually pretty fire. I like the show. I like the action scenes. I like that it wasn't afraid to get a little PG-13 with it. Have a little cussing here and there, show a little blood, right? Like that was actually pretty dope to me, and I liked how it bookended on itself, and it wrapped it up in a way that is very satisfying to me. It leaves me wanting more. It leaves me waiting. Can't wait to see the next season, which is already greenlit for season 2 and 3. So best believe I'm in there when it drops out. But yes, my only gripe with this is that it was released over the course of 4 weeks. So they released the first two, and then episodes 3, 4, and 5 was released the second week, and then 6, 7, and 8 third week, and then 9 and 10 the fourth week. So it was released over the course of 4 weeks. Over. I'd rather it been released weekly. That way we could have been talking about it, or I could have. Well, I'm probably not talking about it because I'm busy with school right now. But I'd rather it be released weekly. That way I can engage in discourse about it. Talk about each episode, what we like, what we dislike, what we're expecting in the future, stuff like that. And I kind of wish they didn't take this approach. This is what Netflix does, and that's the reason why Netflix shows sometimes don't do as well because they're releasing them in chunks. They don't give you the time to actually sit down and digest the episode and get you talking about it. But that's been my gripe with streaming services like for a minute now. But besides that point, Spider Man, your friendly neighborhood Spider Man, is a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10 to me, man. Like this show is really good, and honestly, I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait to see season 2. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what y'all think about it, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.